I should probably pause before
That's
we put the
perfectly
shenanigans
fine.
too far. Okay, recording's on.
Welcome one, welcome all.
Yes.
So yes, as I'd mentioned, what else do you guys remember? You were at the feast, the realm of the feast. You guys ended up going to a city. Did you guys ever find out what the name of the city was?
I don't think we did.
I don't have it in my notes.
I don't think, because I'm pretty sure like none of you actually cared to ask.
The name of the city was not the important part according to my character.
Do you remember any names?
What do I have in my notes? Ooh. It's not for the recording screen.
I know we probably got the name of the person who, interacted with us, but I don't remember their name.
Lilith.
Lilith, of
yes.
course. Yes, I remember. Yes.
Lilith, the owner of the bar.
I should have remembered it. It's so obvious.
Of that very skeezy haunt that you guys had found with a much luckier roll than I was expecting.
Were you expecting us to struggle finding it for a while longer?
I didn't expect that you guys would actually get there before another place.
Oh.
Ooh.
So the fact that you guys went straight there and didn't end up actually going to any other place afterwards was also quite surprising.
I mean,
Well, we were horny. We went there. We were satiated, and we went home.
What else do you guys remember? We'll focus on everything that's related to the realm of the feast.
the giant He-Man or Hyman that was allowed us in, but was blocking something that
Giant
was a servant.
fucking Hyman.
Yes.
Oh my god.
You brought this onto yourself.
I suppose I did. The veils that serve as doors and gates that blocked you guys out, but let you guys in, but blocked out your summon.
Yeah, which we learned is because he's considered commodity instead of an actual independent being.
If you
Yep.
remember,
Which is
the city was one that looked kind of like it was made of an
Spires.
ivory material
Oh,
and spires,
all
yes,
Yeah.
with elliptical openings, diagonal elliptical openings here and there at semi-regular intervals, kind of like a grown bone, almost. Is the way I'd probably put it.
Oh, okay, I see.
I see it too. It's
It's a good description.
So you guys had went in.
So
I remember.
Is the name of the city Boner?
No, it's Boner's Gate.
Topical.
You mean Boner's Gate 3?
It's not actually Boner's Gate. It does have a serious name. But yeah.
All right. I remember we got the whatchamacallit?
The Ambrosia.
The Ambrosia. And we brought it to Stinky Pete.
Stinky Pete, and he paid us in kind.
Indeed, he paid you guys a nice big old gold shilling. Bing shilling.
Bing shilling.
So he paid you guys in a gold favor for the bottle. What do you remember from Stinky Pete? He had revealed a lot of juicy information.
That
I
was 2
forgot to
weeks
take
ago.
notes.
Yeah. I
No
remember
problem.
that it was like a handful following Fake Alan. Like it was
Yes,
more
he
difficult
had
than
trouble.
expected.
Yeah.
I don't remember much else. I'm trying.
Do you guys remember where Fake Ellen went?
He went to different places that we visited. Yes,
Yeah. But like
So-
after us.
after us.
Yep.
Yes.
So far after you guys have visited Quebec and Texas, he was
Wasn't
soon.
it Gaspé that he's been cited, not Quebec?
Yeah, Gaspé. Well, yeah, Gaspé City is in Quebec.
Oh, yeah.
Not Quebec City. I didn't mean
For
Quebec
some reason,
City.
I was thinking Quebec City because my brain keeps thinking we're in Quebec. Because
Uh-uh.
where do we live?
We also live in Quebec. You'd be. Oh no, I've doxed us.
Oh shit.
Oh
Our one
shit.
viewer. Oh no.
Now they need to
So-
find us among one of like 7 million residents in the province. Province that is bigger than the entire country of France. I was gonna say Paris. Fuck.
How many are we? No, I won't say the rest.
You can look that up easily.
Yeah. That's why I'm just gonna do that after. So he's been spotted in Gaspésie, and he was also spotted in Texas. Coincidentally, at the areas that you guys have visited.
Now the question
And
is.
he was also
Yes.
spotted in the dream world. He
Let's-
was spotted by one of the informants of Stinky Pete in front of the gate of the deep.
Has he been?
Yeah, I remember that.
It was
the
also
fuck your
highly
goddamn before me?
insinuated that if he was spotted there, by now he's already gone in.
I mean, that's
The other thing,
if he knows the password.
if he knows the password.
Which, why would he know it? You only learned it recently.
I mean, he's been doing a lot, so he might have found the password. It's a possibility.
Feels weird. He almost feels like or like counterpart party to our activities at this point.
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh what?
The other thing that you guys were mentioned in particular is after the sightings of
Oh
Stinky
yes,
Pete.
stuff was happening in those areas where he was sighted.
Soon after, the areas in particular were known to have a lot more restlessness. Stinky Pete had described the areas of having being a lot more panicky.
Oh
People
yeah, and
having-
he's allegedly making more fake people.
Sightings of strange people at night, people who aren't people, going around, and also neighborhood watches being put up in these areas. You know, just the kind of civil kind of thing where people are hiding or starting to keep their doors closed at night,
Yeah.
If they weren't already.
if they weren't already. You guys had sold the. So yeah, you guys had sold the ambrosia, so you don't have it anymore. But you did get a gold back. I'm trying to remember where you guys had left off exactly. Were you guys still with Stinky Pete? That's the part that I don't remember.
Oh yeah, I have a shot of ambrosia also.
The recording would
canteen.
tell us, but I didn't watch it.
It's funny though because I had literally just watched the recording 2 seconds ago, like just before, just to make sure I wasn't
Go
forgetting
reopen the
anything.
YouTube page and watch at the end.
Yep, that's. Oh my goodness, what the fuck was that noise?
What the fuck was what noise?
In the just Shima doing Shima noises in the
Uh,
recording.
Me doing noises?
I mean, it could also be your gyro.
I believe you guys have woken up at that point, right? You have woken up and
Yeah,
so
I
left
remember
the dream
waking up.
place. Yeah.
Oh, did
so
we
we'll take
go
it
in
off
the
from
place
there.
After?
I mean, sorry, when I mean the dream place, you guys were dreaming when you were in the realm of the feast?
Yes, but we also, if we woken up after that, we went to Stinky Pete, and he's in the real world, not in the dream world.
Oh, you're correct. Yes. So where would you guys like to take off? Would you like to take off from Stinky Pete or from the base? I'll give you guys the choice. Since it's been a while.
It has been a while.
Been a while.
I don't particularly have a preference because I don't even know what's our plan of action today.
Okay, so in that case, I'll have you guys start at the base.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, we have 2 different places we need to hit.
What do
Well, we need to hit. We need to hit one place. I remember that. There was a new job we had, right? Wasn't there?
That's correct, yeah. There was
And,
a location in Maine.
in Maine.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's right.
there's the one in Maine, and there's also going into the realm of the, you know,
The deep.
but we can do that at night because it's in the dream world anyway.
That is indeed true.
Valid.
Says
So
you
we can
like.
dream anywhere. So I vote we go to Maine.
Yeah.
I think that should be our main goal. Get it? Ha ha ha.
Yo, let's go.
Wah, 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 wah.
I will remind you guys about the one caveat of dreaming. Okay, good. Just remember that when you guys go dreaming, whatever damage you take is not recovered. So you recover first before going into the dream world, and then any damage that you take is sustained. And so when you wake up, it's still there.
Okay.
I remember.
I didn't honestly. I thought it was the other way around, but that could just be me misremembering.
And Eric, I think you have your current and pool swapped,
Oh, do I?
because pool's supposed to represent your max.
Oh, really?
Which is funny, yeah.
I would be under the impression that the pool is what I can pull from, and oh no, it says current, so it should be the other way around. Yes.
Yeah, because if you hover over it, it'll tell you max, like at might max. So cool. Then
Well, I can probably say I
Whoa.
didn't mistrack at least. They were just not correctly done according to sheet.
yeah. Well, yeah, I knew you were tracking it correctly. I wasn't worried about that. Okay, cool.
Okay, sorry about the mistake.
So you guys are back after having visited Stinky Pete.
Yep.
Having learned the information that he mentioned about the other locations that you guys have visited and the increasing unease that's coming from them. And so you're all back at the base, and your compatriots are none the wiser. They're all busy doing their own thing. What now?
So, how do we go to our next objective?
I'm sorry? I didn't quite hear you.
How do we get to our next objective?
Well, if I remember, it's asking Diaz to prepare right at the impossible angle. So we're gonna use that, and as I said last time, I want to see him do it so I can see what artifact he's using.
Yeah.
Right, that rings a bell, yes.
I have a little question. When Stinky Pete told us about the sightings of fake Alvin,
Yep.
Did he mention anything about a time? Like, how much time after we were there was he like catching up, quote unquote, after us? Do you have an estimate on that?
Unfortunately,
Or-
not.
Okay. Because I was thinking if it's close, we could, set an ambush in Maine.
Hmm.
It's just an idea I had. I don't know if that would work. If we would have to wait like a day, a few hours.
It's probably not a day,
week?
because when we did the Ride of the Impossible Angle for Texas, we stayed there for a while and we never crossed path with him.
Yeah.
So it probably is longer than that.
Yeah.
How much longer?
Just
and
putting
can
that
we
out there.
wait? I don't know. Well, even if we find him, what do we do? Because we noticed our previous tool is no longer very much effective against him.
Yeah. Well,
Like, are we equipped to take care of him?
that's the point. He's probably much more powerful now. But at the same time, the longer we wait, the more powerful he gets. So it's like,
Sorry.
Bless
Like
you.
maybe it's better to nip it in the butt.
I agree, but how?
Use every resource we have, summon the most things possible at the spot, and just like give it all. Let's kill the BBG before it becomes a BBG. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's assuming he's the BBG.
Yeah.
Just assuming.
It is an assumption.
You okay?
I am having allergies,
Okay.
Hey, allergy brothers.
but otherwise I'm okay.
Shima, you joining us in the fun? Blowing your nose?
No, because I'm sick, not because of my
I'm
allergies.
Oh
sick.
damn!
There.
I'm just gonna get water. It's gonna take about a minute.
Okay.
Water.
I'll turn.
Listen, I know what you
What?
mean, and I want to get rid of him, but
Uh-huh.
I don't see us having a way of doing it right now. So, I think one of the best things we could be doing in the short term is finding out how to deal with him. And then once we have something
Right.
effective, we can go like nip that bud before it becomes.
All right.
Welcome back.
So you don't think me summoning a clown, summoning a fucking silent one, summoning a deep one,
Do
then
you
we
have
got meta
what it takes to do
lacerator?
all of that?
Fuck yeah, dude. I think so.
You
I'd have to
think so?
double check, but I think I think so. I'd have to double check what I need, but I have a lot of things.
Oh, I should probably open that. Drive to the rescue.
Although my summoned creatures do have the tendency of dying prematurely.
Well, that's their purpose anyway, so.
Yeah.
The purpose is to give you an advantage.
Sure is.
And what we were talking about is like, what if we throw everything we have now, including the kitchen sink, at Fake Allen? Like, is that going to be enough?
I don't know. Christ. I still have my most powerful weapon that I haven't
So-
used yet, which is a handful of seashells.
So if we ever go to Maine, well, we are going to Maine.
Yep.
Since we're going to go, do we bring Ramona with us?
Why would we bring?
Yeah.
Well, in other words, since he's following wherever we went,
Uh-huh.
we can go to Maine, get our artifact, and then stake out until he comes over.
But why Ramona?
Yeah, that's
To
what
get-
I'm asking.
To wait for Fake Allen. So I don't know. Ramona is allied with death. She has really powerful spells, attack, and she can raise or whatever. I don't know. She can be really
She's
useful.
like a
Like
necromancer.
if that's the case, I'm also gonna bring like the lacerator. Like
Yeah.
let's say like Gone. Not Gone. Grash. We don't really need him.
Yeah,
He's the
Gresh-
dreamer.
Gresh is
And
not
Diaz.
useful in under conflict, that's for sure.
And Diaz, we kind of need him to get us back.
Yep. I mean, I'm down for trying that. Just double check how much of everything it can do. With what I have, especially considering the more costly parts, which I think are artifacts.
Well, the summons I know are not combat. As a matter of fact, the spells I know would be like seeing when lights are snuffed out, or snuffing out the lights, which is a good combo.
Ah, shit.
Oh, He's gone.
I forgot to open another tab before opening.
Don't worry about turn order. I'm just making sure it's clear and stuff like that, and doing some background stuff while you
Basic
guys are
maintenance
discussing.
checkup.
Yeah. No, I don't mean to like scare you guys.
Are we gonna go roll initiative this session?
Well, if we want to, we can always like decide to attack Ramona, and then we can start an initiative if you want.
I would be
So
quite
I'll
curious
start
as to
dialogue
why.
with her, and while I dialogue with her, you guys like set yourselves up. You place a couple of smoke powder barrels around her, and then when I stop dialogue, we ignite it.
Because that's how it works.
Duh.
Yes, it is.
I feel like there's a Baldur's Gate 3 co-op joke that I haven't.
Go up. Nah, even
Go up,
single
no,
player,
that's,
you can do that.
that's yeah.
That's
Okay.
just period. You can do that at any point.
I'm only 5 hours in. Although I did start it finally.
So 5 hours, dude. I've got over 80 hours.
Yeah, no.
80
I-
hours? Those are rookie numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Honestly-
sorry. I got a family to raise.
Fair.
I've just been doing a lot of things lately.
So, due to a glitch when I first bought the game like a year ago, I have 640 hours in the game, which is not accurate at all.
Okay, interesting.
It's not accurate.
Or is it?
It's not. Okay,
My
so
man
left
ingredients
his-
ingredients are not a problem. I can do ingredients for pretty much everything. I have several ingredients for deep one stuff. I have strange coral. I got crystals of hunk mother. I got white silent chalk. So ingredients, that's not a problem. I can do ambience with most of these. Let's see. The silent introduction, I have to sacrifice a memory. That's the most expensive part of it. The impossible angle. No, that's not mine. Sorry. Gift of the depths. I have to give up an artifact, which that's very expensive. But I still have the vase, so I could get rid of the vase. In theory.
You would get rid of he who stares back?
Yeah, but I mean that's an expensive give for like a deep one that's gonna die right away, probably. So I'd have to think about it, but it's either that or, I don't know what else. It's the only artifact I have right now. And then the other one, wait, we never summoned a Clune before.
No, we haven't.
And we need we need a Scarecrow. I mean, you can buy a Scarecrow,
We
right?
can probably make a scarecrow. It's just
Yeah,
a
we
couple
can
of
make a
sticks
scarecrow.
attached, a bag
But-
of wheat, like some sort of round, vaguely face-shaped object on top of it. It's not difficult to make a scarecrow.
But I'm surprised it's not in the docs because I'm pretty sure we read the instructions of how to summon one.
I do believe you did. Yes.
Okay, so that wouldn't be
probably
out of the
should
realm
be
of
in
the-
there.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be out of the realm, no.
What is the expensive part of it? Because I'm guessing we need like probably ingredients and or ambience, a scarecrow, and then what's the expensive part?
Well, the
What's
expensive
big
part
sacrifice?
would be you'd have to have the. Did you guys get a full thing on how to? I guess you did, didn't you?
I'm pretty sure
Were
we
we
did.
talking with Mary?
Next to like in the basement, next to
Yeah,
the,
like an explanation on how
the
to do
yellow
it.
brick road. I remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right. That was way before I had
the dog.
figured out
Yeah.
the whole ritual right thing. Ignore that for now. I'll think of a right to
Okay.
put up properly. So I'd rather not half-ass that one.
Oh, that's okay. So, like, let's say in theory I sacrifice the vase. That's a deep one. Then I can probably do a Rite of the Silent Father. That's pretty much the easiest one. And then the clown would have to figure out what the cost is until then. But like in theory, if everything fits correctly, I could have 3 summons at the same time if we're going for a big fight. That's the most I could do, I think.
Okay.
I'd be able to do that if we prepare for ambush in main. Also, I know the main and the mirror. We have the.
We don't
No,
talk
we
about
don't
the man
have-
in the mirror.
I remember we have the USB. We have the PC with the USB thing, but it's not enough, right, to summon her. It's just. It's not the actual instructions on how to summon her, is it?
It
So-
was just information about her.
It was just
Yeah.
information on it. But there is something you guys hadn't tried. And I totally understand why. But I'm also not going to reveal it because, well,
Yeah.
that would be spoiling.
Of course.
I'll just say it this way. You totally can.
Okay.
Totally can summon a maiden in the mirror.
Oh,
What will we
absolutely.
have?
That's a little scary, honestly.
I mean, she works for us, you know.
Well, the main aspect is death, and the second is light and the dark. We already have a girl of the death, and
Oh,
a
maybe you
new
can ask
guy
her. She
with
probably
light the dark.
knows, right? She probably has
Probably knows.
some information about that.
That might be Eric's thing now. His creature that he's gonna summon, other than the wisp.
Could be.
Oh, yeah, you guys totally can.
Uh,
Right at the veil pierced. What was that one again?
That was the ritual for death.
There's no instruction.
Yeah, there's no.
Oh, yeah, I was probably supposed to put that. The rite of the veil pierced involves prepping a dead body for the ritual.
Okay.
So, what's the plan?
I go see DS and explain to him that we need to go to Maine.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
so I tell him so that he needs to do the right. So I'm gonna sit next to him and watch him do his thing.
Okay. He starts prepping the area around him here, as he did before.
How long is that gonna take him?
Are you asking him or are you asking me?
Well, I'm asking Manuelo.
I don't know. I wasn't there when he did it.
How long do we have before it's ready, Diaz?
Oh, it'll take like an hour or so. It's not that long. I just got to make sure everything's proper. As he is currently getting out chalk and he's drawing all the guiding lines.
Okay. Do we see if we can bring Ramona? If she's capable of helping us with a conflict?
Yeah, go ahead. Ask her to come over. I need to watch him.
Okay. Alan,
Loss.
you're coming with me. We're gonna talk.
What's up?
Just join me, help me convince Ramona. Great. We're gonna walk over to her.
As you guys start to get close, stop right there and give me a perception check.
Perception. Ooh.
Ooh.
So, Alan, you see both of them appear to be talking, both Ramona and Gom. They're both just sort of sitting down sort of sitting Japanese style on their knees, both of them. And Gum has a hand on Ramona's cheek. Eric, you notice the slight shudders going through Ramona's shoulders. She's evidently crying. She's doing a very good job at hiding it. But there's just slight, quiet sobs.
Okay, I put a hand on Alan's shoulder to have him stop.
Well,
This might get sensitive.
oh, wow.
Just don't be brusque with her.
Okay.
As you guys are holding still, Eric, before you guys move,
Okay.
Eric, you hear the slight conversation, and you hear Ramona saying, "It really does have to be now, doesn't it?" I was hoping I'd have a little more time. And you just see a subtle nod from Gom. Up, and you see her fiddling around with her eyes a little bit. And that's when she turns and notices the both of you.
Uh,
Oh, hello.
Hello.
sorry to bother.
Yes, there was something I wanted to talk, but I think I'm starting to realize this might not be the best moment. Is there any way we can assist you?
No, there's nothing you guys can do. I'm okay.
Is he okay? And I just chin point to nod to Gom.
Gom kind of just leans over to glance a little bit more at you, and he just nods. And Ramona agrees. Yeah, he's fine. There's nothing wrong.
Insight.
Go for it.
Oh my god.
I am trained in all interactions involving lies or trickery.
Quality, importance, function, or power. Yeah, sure. That works. 9.
But I'm also
Is-
trained here, so.
You're also trained, yes. So that's a hidden 12. She's definitely bothered by something, but aside from that, you're not quite sure.
So listen, we're going to man very soon.
Mhm.
And we're thinking fake Alan might be there. Not too long after us because he's had a pattern of following us. So we're thinking before it gets too powerful, because that seems to be with the way it's going, he seems to be acquiring more power. Before it gets too difficult to beat, we're thinking maybe we could, set up a trap and just get rid of him before it gets too strong to stop.
That sounds like a fantastic idea.
So
Sure.
I want to know if maybe you and Gom, or just you, or just Gom, any of you who wanted to help. We can use all the help we can get.
Of course.
If you want, of course.
Yes.
I
No.
feel like
It'll.
This seemed like a bad time, but
No. That. I think that's a good time. Yes, I'll join.
cool. Thank you. Anything you can do to help, we really appreciate it.
As I see them talking, I'm just screaming from the other side, "There'll be pizza!"
And there'll be pizza, apparently.
Emmanuel is promising pizza.
She gives a half smile as she nods.
Yeah, I could go for some anchovy pizza right now.
Why am I not surprised by that?
Because it's fish, and I like fish. That's why you're not surprised. I'm a simple guy.
Yes, I noticed that. Have you ever been told to go sleep with the fishes? Just out of curiosity.
No, but I've seen movies where they say that. I know
Oh.
what it means.
Okay.
I haven't met any Italian mafiosos, so no.
Okay, I'm glad this didn't go over your head, small boy.
I watch a lot of movies. I know more than you think.
This moment, yeah.
As Alan goes, I'm letting Alan go away, but I'm not moving yet. And when he's a
Okay.
little bit further apart, I'm just gonna approach Ramona and like lean down to be about on her level. Listen, I know our relationship as like occult partners have had a really rocky start, but you've been a very valuable member of the team and very helpful. And I want you to know that we're willing to help you if there's something you need help with, even if it's just lending an ear.
That's very kind of you, but what needs to be done now is something only I can do. Speaking of which, she turns to Gom. She says, "Let's go. I'll be back. It won't take me long." And she starts to head off with Gom.
And I let her be.
Is anyone following them?
I think that out of respect, I will not.
Yes, I'm gonna say my done.
Seeing her walking away, I'm gonna be looking at the other guys like, she coming? No.
She'll be coming later.
I turn back at looking at Diaz.
Yeah, I'm gonna go assist Manuelo at this point.
Diaz is almost done at this point.
And he's only been using the same chalk.
Yeah. He's been using the same box of chalk. And after a while, roughly when he's almost done, Ramona's back. However, this time, she's alone.
Noticing that as she gets closer, I'm gonna look at Eric and I'm gonna be like, "Where's Gom?"
So I don't have. I'm just gonna whisper to him. I couldn't get the full story, but she was very distressed about something.
So there's a time limit on the thing.
That's what I feel like. Probably was Gon's time to finally pass over.
She looks, from each of you, you notice her eyes are puffier than usual. It's very clear that she had recently bawled her eyes out.
Seeing her like that, I'm gonna be I know the pizza is gonna be good at Maine, but no need to cry.
She laughs a bit. It's just a small couple chuckles. What are we expecting there?
Fake Allen, so but a little bit more powerful. So I'm guessing he's probably got a couple of artifacts or knows some couple of spells. Our friend that got killed was killed by another creature of the Rio that was really big. That even a Litany of Thering didn't do shit on it.
Before
So
we get to the Allen bit, don't we have another thing that we're going there for that we're hoping will be there? We intercepted before Allen.
oh yeah, we were looking for an artifact of the wound, a crystal ball, if I remember correctly.
I don't have it in my notes, so I don't think it was something from one of my books. Just out of
It was
character.
definitely one of wounds.
Okay.
And yeah, it was from Shima's book.
So we are. The purpose of the visit is twofold. first the artifact that we've learned the location of, and then after that we're gonna see if we can set a trap for the fake Alan. See if we can get rid of him permanently.
Sounds good. Well, it's a good thing I managed to make this. And she brandishes out another of those hair dolls. You guys remember this one. The brittle hair that she used to flick and snap the neck of the
deep one that
the deep one.
Alan summoned.
The one that killed Brown. She looks to you guys and says, I'm not sure how useful I'll be outside of this, but I'll do my best.
That's
I mean,
where
you
we're at.
killed a whole deep one with it. It's gonna be useful. Also, you have a lot of knowledge.
She nods. Diaz is there, and he looks to you guys. He says, all right, everything's ready. Are you guys all ready?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm all
we're
packed up,
ready.
ready to go.
I'm as ready as I can be.
Are you guys bringing... And he glances over to the...
No,
Lacerator.
Lacerator stays there to protect the
base.
Diaz. Well, the base, yeah, Diaz and Grash.
Okay.
I can
Diaz
always summon
just
more.
he goes closer to you, Manuelo, and he says, it's here, right? And he's pointing to locations on the map. He's indicating that spot that you, for
Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah.
All right. And you want me to repeat how much longer afterwards? How long do you think you're going to be gone?
So
I
typically,
look at the other guys, and it's say like what, a week?
well, how long has our adventure been for at this point?
You mean now till when you guys have... since you guys have started?
Since we
Yeah,
started
from
at
Meredith
least the
Moon to
base,
now.
or at least since
Oh,
Alan,
that's an excellent question. I'd probably say maybe a couple of months.
a couple of months. Ooh,
Already?
I'd
Wow.
say so.
that's a lot.
Damn, full time
I
flies.
mean,
Well, because don't forget the first time we had to travel by car, so
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, we did.
you guys have traveled by car. We'll say that there's a couple, like, some of the sessions don't happen necessarily one right after the other. I don't know.
Mhm.
Y'all are still also studying, right? So, like,
Yeah,
Or at
it
least
does
trying,
take some
yes.
time.
I think a week makes sense. It'll
week
give us
of
like a
what?
good,
Oh,
no, like a week to
Okay,
wait.
okay. Yeah,
for-
I would say 10 days.
Just so you guys remember, your excursion last time to Texas was 3 days?
About 2 or 3
Yep.
days, yes. I don't remember exactly which one, but it's one of those two.
You guys took 1 day and I think a night of actual action. And then afterwards, you guys were stranded for a little bit.
Yeah, we made a trip to a village, got some supplies, came back, did the ritual to see Wound Jesus.
Yep. Okay, so you guys are
Raphael
aiming for a
with
week?
the
Shima
wound.
reached out and touched Fate.
Yeah.
Oh, reach.
Reach
I
out,
didn't touch
fate.
him. I saw him. I was scared of dude.
Okay, cool. So you guys are aiming for a week.
Yeah, it seems.
I would say 10
about right.
days. Just in
10
case
days?
they're
10
a little
days.
bit after.
We're not in fair room,
Do
okay?
do we have 12?
Yeah.
Going once, going twice, and
The
sold.
reason I'm saying that is because
1
if he's
week.
a little bit more than a week after us, 10 days gives us some margin.
Oh, that's right, because you guys are looking to ambush him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like if we
Right,
wanted to just do
yes.
the business of the artifact, we don't need more than 2 days.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
Yeah.
if we extend it a little bit beyond a week, I think we have a very good chance of catching him.
Okay.
So that's why I'm
Yeah,
saying
alright.
10 days.
Okay, sounds good. So Diaz goes and he preps. He's like, all right, here goes nothing.
Okay, I'm looking at him like with my observant eye.
Perception checks.
I keep thinking the need to reopen my thing. No, I just minimize it by double clicking at the top.
Yeah, I'm putting some effort in it.
Oh, nice.
I would say that importance and attention should count. So
Yes, important does count. You can use your trained in all tasks as a perception check.
Ooh, I'm not doing good.
You're definitely not doing good. So, Alan, I'll start with Eric. Eric, you noticed him do it, but you were not concentrating when it happened. Before you know it, it's already been done. You didn't expect the ritual to have been done so quickly. Alan, you noticed him pull out a knife, and this knife ended up glowing sort of a white, hot, bright. Manuelo, what you noticed was it was a regular knife up until the start of the ritual. And there was just the slightest bit of a flash that you noticed behind all of Diaz's being. Almost like someone had taken a picture from like behind him. It was very subtle. It was very quick. And it was after that moment that the knife grew white hot. Just sort of a bright light, and then faded to a very sort of strange static gray. And during this, he had done a very quick slice in the air with said knife. And the tear opened. The familiar portal that you guys had traveled and used to go to Texas. Now on the other side, showing entirely different environment.
Oh, I keep forgetting to do my progression of my character sheet. Fuck.
As Diaz turns towards you guys,
Yes.
Oh, right, I didn't do it too.
Oh, come on,
fuck.
guys! It's been 2 sessions.
It's been 2
You guys
sessions.
are-
I am terrible. I
Dude.
forgot how to do progression in Cypher because it's been so many years.
You're
to
weaker
be
than
fair
I am.
though, in this campaign, the progression's really not that necessary, considering a lot of the progression ends up being with the stuff that you gather and the rights that you learn.
I mean,
Yeah.
wouldn't having at least a bigger pool of stat help?
Absolutely. That is the main drive for you guys to actually
Uh-huh.
level up is to have bigger pools.
Because how many points am I supposed to have if I spend 4 XP?
Sorry?
If
So
I
there's
spend-
at least 3 you can get. You can get +4 pool points spent in any of your pools. You can get +1 edge.
I need to
you
go read the
can.
document. I have like the entire PDF of.
Mm-hmm.
There's the
of
+1 edge. There's the.
Ooh.
I think you can get like
there's
an
the
extra
effort one
ability.
too, right?
The effort one is when you level up. You can access 1 more effort.
Oh, is it not
When you
separate?
I think so. Hold on.
Because the abilities is when you level up.
Let me double check. Is the ability when you level up?
Yeah. When you finally level up, you get 2 abilities.
Yeah, you have
at that
access
level.
to other abilities, but you're right. There's 5 you have access to, and you choose 4 out of those 5, and then you level up.
Yeah.
Shit.
What's the page on the PDF? Do you know?
Let me find it. Hold on.
I know this is not the right time for this, but like if I can just
No, it's
semi
okay.
look at it while we roleplay.
No items match your search. Fuck off. There you go, Cypher. Rulebook.
Oh, I have it. I think it's page
You found
18.
it? Page 18.
Character tiers and benefits. Every character sets at the first tier to measurable power. Increase capabilities. Moving towards perfection. I add an edge.
Yep.
Extra effort. My effort increases by 1, and then some skills.
Yeah, see, for my skill, I was trained in intimidation. I got specialized. That's one of the 3 that I spent it on.
Okay. With the GM's permission, I will spend 4 XP for 4 extra stats.
Yeah,
And
go
that'll
for
be
it.
the very gist of my progression until I determine something.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'll do the same thing.
Sure.
The pool.
It
I'm
can be
gonna
any stat I
add it
want.
myself in
Yeah,
might
you can
because
divide
I
it however
need
you
might
like.
for what I want to do.
So it is my maximum, but do I also have more? I probably should, because I should have had that already 2 sessions ago.
Sorry?
I was gonna ask, do I get the current as well as the maximum? And I'm logicking that I probably should, because I should have had that 2 sessions ago, before we were in the realm of the feast.
What do you mean? So you mean for your pool?
Yes.
Like modify your pool up to like wherever you place it, and then you
Does
can
my
add the
current-
same amount for your current to reflect that. It's you're not healing so much as it's just increasing the where your baseline already was, right? You had taken 2 damage or whatever in the realm of the feast. It still
Have-
reflects that you took 2 damage.
I took 3 damage in the round of
Yeah,
feast.
something like that.
Yeah. Good memory.
I was using that more as a
Good memory.
reference.
So my stats have changed, and my 4 XP has been.
Yeah, sure. If it is.
I'll take a look at the other elements of progression later.
Yeah, it's like you got those 4 that you can do, but there's also like a paragraph afterwards that says you can spend 4 XP to purchase other special options instead of those 4 if you don't want any of those 4.
Yeah, and those special options are usually like skills related to the
There's one way
areas.
you can, there's one way you can pick like an additional ability from your tier or lower tier. There's add 2 to your recovery rolls, and there's reduce the cost for wearing armor. But then, Jesus Christ. Damn.
Perception check, Alan.
No, I don't need to roll. I definitely heard that motorcycle.
Sorry?
You guys didn't hear the super loud motorcycle outside my window?
Oh. No, but perception check nonetheless.
Yes, there you go.
Excellent.
Ooh.
It's a miracle I can see through those glasses.
Actually, by a miracle, it's in the peripheral vision of the glasses, like between the
Yeah.
slits.
Uh-huh.
So because you have less to see, you have an easier time catching it.
You hear a voice, Alan. And also, if you see the right people, that little essence of yours can be twisted. And you can learn other stuff.
Oh, okay. I was like, where is that going? That essence of yours can be twisted, and you can see other stuff.
You can learn more. Trading for information. And the next time I catch you, even just thinking about getting rid of my vase.
Fuck. That's it? It just ends
That's it.
there?
That's it.
Alright, boys, I might not summon a deep one.
I'm sorry, but that laugh is definitely out of character, but it's so fucking good.
Roll for sphincter.
So
You have cut through steel.
Yes.
J'ai coulé un bronze.
Yes. So, Alan, if you had any doubts about if he knew that you gave his name,
Oh, no more.
no more.
No
He
more.
knows.
Oh, of course he does. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the vase behind.
Yeah, but now I'm curious. What was the first part again that he said?
You can trade in essence.
Essence.
Essence. This was during your guys' conversation about XP.
You can trade in essence? What does he mean by
If you
essence?
trade in essence to the right people, to the right person, you can twist your essence and learn forbidden knowledge.
Oh, okay. So we need to find the
Ooh.
right person for that.
Yes.
So, like, but I probably get
Assuming Alan spills this info.
Correct. And then also the thing about you getting rid of the vase.
And also, yes, related to getting rid of the vase.
I mean, you guys are just gonna see me like, because I had the vase on me. You're just gonna see me like, bring the vase back, and then scurry back really quickly.
Were you not going to bring it for, what was your plan again?
I mean, I was thinking about using the vase for maybe summoning something, but the vase threatened me, so
I beg your pardon.
it fucking threatened me. Pretty
Maybe you should get rid of it.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You know what? I'll leave it here and
You realize that this is the very basis of an abusive relationship, right?
yeah, listen, I'm not fucking the thing. It's way too large. Way too large.
I'm willing to buy that one.
You could fit the Minotaur dick in there. I would assume. Anyway, it also said something about essence.
Oh.
Yeah. Like we can trade in essence to get some boons, some forbidden knowledge and shit. But I don't know if you meant to it or to someone else.
Well,
Could be useful.
maybe you should pay it a favor and ask a question about that.
Yeah,
Not
I
now,
think
because
it's
we're leaving.
yeah, we're leaving. I think it's its way of being like taunting me into spending more. I only have one bronze coin left, so I don't know if I'm
Late
gonna
stage
use it.
capitalism, the vase wants recurring monetization.
Yeah, basically. Hey, just a heads up, I have more information that you could buy anytime you want. Just saying.
subscribe to the battle pass.
Yeah.
God.
So
Base
Diaz
knowledge.
looks at you guys expectantly and says, the portal's not going to stay open for that much longer.
Oh,
Are
right.
you guys
Yeah, I'm
ready?
going in.
I'm going in.
Actually, I'm gonna wait for Romulo to go in and going last.
Okay.
I'll go in first.
And
I will have my hand on my gun, but not like out of the holster.
and waiting for the other ones to be passing, I'm gonna tell the lacerator by telepathy to really take a look at DS and to report to me anything suspicious.
The lacerator nods. All right, so as you guys go through the portal, it is bright, it is sunny. There are trees. There's grass, stones. What a quaint little area you guys have found yourself.
Where are we?
In fact, you guys are going to start all the way down here. Whoop, I got to shift that. So go ahead and place yourselves in whatever arrangement you choose.
Where are our tokens?
Oh, you're going to have to drag it since it's a new...
Oh, you didn't copy paste your tokens from the previous map. Okay.
No, I did not. I know a
So-
couple of times that I've done that, Kiki didn't have, or someone didn't have access to proper control.
So I'm holding left alt, but it's not showing lootables. Is that normal?
Sorry?
That doesn't. It's not how it works.
It is.
Not in Baldur's Gate.
So
There's no alchemical components around here.
you guys get through, and Ramona looks at you guys and says, "Wait, how long are we here for?"
A week.
Yeah,
10 days.
about
More than a week.
10 days.
10 days.
She glances at you guys. We didn't bring food, and she
I-
turns towards the portal,
I did.
and the portal is closed. And then she looks. I didn't bring a change of clothing.
It's fine. I'll take care of it. We'll
She-
head to
I
the
have some-
city.
Glances at you. What is that supposed to mean?
Well, we're gonna go to the city. We're gonna go into a shopping spree if you want.
Oh. Okay.
I have
She
brought some
seems so
rations to survive a
relieved.
couple of days, but obviously I can't carry 10 days worth of food. But we won't be starving.
And I promised you pizza, so
You did indeed promise me pizza. I was wondering about that.
But not show these.
That's your slices.
Ah. Gotta have instruments.
So you guys look around,
Mm-hmm.
And the area is a quaint sort of village of sorts. It's definitely run down, much like the other places that you guys have had run-ins with artifacts. It's following the same sort of telltale signs of a place that's been run down and abandoned.
Which is interesting.
I'm immediately gonna check the window.
I'm just
Is this
paying
surface
attention.
climbable?
Sorry?
Is this climbable?
It is climbable.
I would climb that.
What's the
Check
DC?
the window.
Okay. Yeah, give me a strength check.
Wait, really?
Yep. Although there's a path going up on this side over here.
Oh yeah, I'm just taking the shortest
The difficult way.
Yeah.
The adventurous way. Yep, no problem. You climb up, your claws grabbing into each of the cracks, and surprisingly for someone who's supposed to be really good at swimming, you wouldn't expect you'd be so good at climbing as well.
Aha.
You get up there with very little difficulty.
Hallelujah.
Perception check.
From
Everyone?
everyone or
Just Alan. And she must stop moving.
He got 8.
What? I got
Wait,
4.
what?
I got
That's
a
looking like a 4.
Mhm.
yeah. it's
No,
okay.
you haven't
Say
noticed
it.
anything. Okay, everyone can continue moving.
Don't stray too
Romo is
far
coming
from
with
the
us,
room.
or
Sorry? Ramon's following, yeah.
so I'll look in here.
Okay.
I'll cast True cast. I'm gonna use True Sight.
Okay. As you use True Sight, you're noticing as you walk in, there's a couple of corpses just strewn about.
Hmm.
People who have been dead. You think, really? It almost looks like they've been dead for maybe about a month.
All right.
Fairly recent. Despite, the decrepitness of all the rest, it doesn't match.
I'll tell Eric, like, not too loudly, but like, there's some other people here, that's for sure. Those bodies are too fresh to follow the condition of the village. I'm gonna check them to see exactly like what killed them and see if they have anything on them that seems to be valuable.
So you start searching the corpses, and Ramona pipes up and she says, I don't think I would stay close to those.
No.
She says that I stop, get up, like move my hands in the air, take like 2 steps back, and like, why?
Something's not right. And she's peering at the corpses.
I'm giving her space for her to, if she needs to get closer, just to look or
I'm
something.
gonna be looking at my surroundings while she does that. Just to pay attention to everything else.
She
around.
looks. She says, well, they're clearly inanimate. She glances from one corpse to the other. I don't know, it looks like they were experimented on.
Experimented.
Yeah, and she starts to point out certain things. Look at the arms. You see those symbols? And there's sort of like, even though this flesh is sort of desiccated at this point, not by a huge amount, there's a significant amount of decay. But there's still just the slightest, just enough to show markings that were done along the arms.
Mm.
And she's saying, those were markings of death.
Oh.
And she points to the other one. And she says, that one's got a couple too. You can see it just underneath the neck. She says, I'm not sure I would touch these. And Shima, to answer what you saw with the True Sight, you definitely saw the slight aspect of death hanging on each of the corpses.
Okay.
Sort of this slight mist just kind of peering off of them. And where she pointed out the symbols, they seem to every now and then just kind of slide up the arm and then back into place in sort of this weird, unnatural dance.
Okay. I'm gonna look on my burner phone and see if I have a signal.
You appear to not have a signal.
All right. I'll turn around and try and see if Alan is looking at us or if he's looking at the rest of the place.
Alan, you've moved to there since?
Yeah, closer to the front of the windmill.
Give me another perception check.
Yes, sir, Bossman. Slightly better.
Still nothing.
No.
You peer around and you've spotted what appears to be a corpse as you were walking by in this location here.
Okay. There's no one
And-
inside the windmill?
Nope.
Yeah, I can see that.
The windmill is currently closed, and it appears to be locked. No easy windows or easy access to peer inside.
I'll walk towards.
All right, Shima, as you come over here, give me a perception check.
Uh, 17.
Excellent. Someone was bound to have it. So as you step closer, you see Alan at a statue. And
That one?
he's looking around. Yeah, that one.
So much for the ambush.
Are you kidding?
Oh, it's fake Alan.
Nigga Allen.
Oh my god, that name is just slightly too sus for me.
Nigga Alan.
When I heard it in Scott Pilgrim, that's also how I felt. Like, nigga Scott. You want to say that again?
It's just sus enough.
Yeah.
So, Alan, the other Alan, appears to not have noticed you just yet. He's peering up at the statue. And he looks down, and he brandishes a knife. And he stabs into the statue. And then starts to pull down. And as he does so, a rift just kind of opens in the center. And he pulls out and he glances in. Pulls back a moment. Continues to examine the statue.
I would like to. I don't think I have enough. Entangling force has to be. What is it again?
Maybe closer.
I don't know. It doesn't say anything. Short range, yeah.
Yeah.
Does this constitute short range? Also, at some point, do
how
I
long
notice
is
what he's
short
It's
looking at?
just out. That depends. Do you point it out, Manuel?
Huh?
Do you point it out?
Well, once I see him, I would have made the hand sign to stop, to get low, and pointing where he's at.
Ramona approaches stealthily. A lot more quiet than you thought she would.
Okay, and at that point, I notice it also.
And she glances at you and she says, Why are you staring at Alan like that?
That's not the right Alan. our island is at the windmill in the back. Like I'm still looking at the Nega island, but I'm pointing with my thumb like towards the windmill. Like that's the right island. This is the one that from the reel.
And she just kind of pales. And you see her immediately reach for the doll.
Yeah, I have my gun out, and I'm like on the ground on my stomach right now.
I'm guessing I have no idea what's happening.
Considering you were facing the wrong way, yes.
So I want to like get close enough to cast entangling force on him.
Okay.
So, close enough would be what, like
30 feet. So really not that much closer. You're
okay.
good to go from there.
So I'll do entangling force.
So give me beforehand, give me a stealth check just to make sure you
Yeah.
don't make too much of a ruckus.
So, and I'll also put in some effort because seeing the big fight that's going to be coming in, I want to make sure. Oh god. Okay.
You have
So,
specialized and
yeah.
effort, so that
Yeah, specialized is
really
fine.
inflates the number.
Yeah, seriously, you hit a fucking 18. This is part of the reason why like I don't usually have Cypher go too far in the levels, because yeah, you guys can do some
Crazy.
rather large crazy rolls even from the get-go.
I mean, a natural 20 would give him a 29 there.
So you managed to do a entangling force on him, and vines just sprout up from the grass, growing very rapidly, encircling around Fake Allen's ankles and arms. And as he does so, you see him notice these start to struggle immediately. His arm breaks free, and he reaches into the rift. And he turns around and he says out loud, "Whoever the fuck is this, you'll pay."
I shoot at him.
Okay, give me a shot.
What does Pierce do again? Because I've never used it.
It's +1 damage.
I don't think my bullet counts as Pierce.
What?
Can the bullet of my gun counts as like a piercing object? Probably.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I will shoot my shot at him and use Pierce.
Okay.
It's like as if you were, instead of using a regular bullet, you're using a hollow point.
And I'll put in a level of effort also.
Ooh, my guy.
Damn.
That's a lot of damage.
A nat 20.
Nat 20 with Piercer. And, well, should put the effort to damage if I would have known, but oh well.
As you shoot, the left side of Alan's face, right as he had turned around, just explodes. And you see blood and guts just kind of, not blood and guts, blood, bone, and other viscera just coming out, flying from the wound. And with one hand, the other one that's still bound, he tries to get close enough, breaks free, touches the missing portion of his head. And he finally notices you guys. And he says, That hurt.
It's the
And with
point.
the other hand, you guys notice a swirling mass from what he had pulled out from the rift. A swirling mass of this strange kind of like black fog. And he says, just sort of a muttering. And he opens his hand and the black fog spreads across the ground tendrils kind of seeking. And you notice a lot of the tendrils are going to each of the buildings, including the two behind.
Oh shit.
Just kind of snaking lightning fast.
I want to shoot more.
And that's where we're going to hit initiative.
Let's go.
Oh, you guys already have some. Why is that?
Huh?
You didn't have some earlier, but when I put turn order here, you guys have some. So give me a roll, I'll just adjust it.
Sure.
Or do I have to remove you guys first?
I don't see it, but maybe it's because it's an initiative from like a different page.
There we go.
Oh.
Oh, right as Alan does it.
Oh yes.
Go ahead and give me a reroll, Alan.
Okay.
Just to make it a little bit faster.
I never remember initiative. What I need to do.
You have to click your token and then you roll initiative.
But is there a spot for initiative on this sheet?
There should be.
Well, in skills, I have one that's marked initiative.
Okay, so I'm just the one who didn't. Oh, I did make one. Okay.
It should be their baseline.
9. Not great.
Okay. And now I gotta remember how the fuck to. Oh, right there you go.
Don't forget that.
Turn. How do I do the hidden roll again? Is it /GM?
If you mouse over the dice section, you can like toggle on or off the GM.
Oh yes, there we go. So I just need to do that.
Yeah, and
Okay, cool.
If you're not sure if you're on or off, you can do like a mock roll with a D4 beforehand.
There we go.
Oh, nice. He goes after me.
Goes before me, huh?
Nah, shit.
Well, at least Alan should know now there's something, because he probably heard me shoot.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. He is entirely aware that you guys are there.
Ramona or...
Just all of you.
But does Ramona get her own initiative, or is she just gonna go
Oh,
whenever?
yes. No, she gets her own initiative. I was forgetting Ramona. Thank you. Well, that's an unfortunate roll.
It's okay, she's not a
And-
natural fighter.
I can do that, right? Yes, I can. And then one last. Ding. Oh, okay. Yeah, that works for me. Okay, excellent. So, as you guys get ready to fight, Manolo, you're first.
Let's take out the big guns. I'm using the Litany of Tearing.
Jesus.
We want him dead, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
So how? Just roll a d6. You said.
Yep. Give me a d6.
Ooh!
Oh, chakalaka!
Fuck. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
You? Nah.
You pull out the Litany of Tearing. And you focus, looking straight at Fake Alan. And you're focusing, you're saying the words, and they're flowing out. You've gotten into a sort of flow state. The words are second nature. You even haven't read them once. And as you're doing so, you're tearing down. And the tear is going straight down the center. And you notice, at the same time, Fake Alan is struggling. And you notice this white hot glare starting from the top of his forehead and then just peeling down his body. It's just as slow as the tear, as you're splitting him in half. Where the white hot glare, almost like as if someone had a welding flame going straight down. There's this tear is just opening up in the center, and you're seeing the familiar rift that you would, the sort of sparkly purple stars of the wound, just opening straight down the center between him. And a moment later, the rip is gone, but he is still split in half. He's on the ground in two. The separate sides are writhing. That was quite a
Mildly lucky.
fucking
Mildly?
start.
It's like 2 nat 20s essentially. Nat 20 and a nat 6.
The two sides struggling to try and almost like they're trying to keep together, but they're just faltering. Alan.
Oh, it doesn't get him. Oh. How much movement do I have?
Oh, sorry, wrong Alan.
Oh.
I'm joking. I had to pull that one.
I forgot. What's there? How much is my movement again?
It's not very well defined.
Yeah, it's not.
Sport is 30
It's 30, right?
Yeah.
It's the same as D&D default.
for the sake of simplicity as well.
All right, so I'm gonna.
We're all creatures of habit, are we not?
Yes, we are.
That works with me, honestly.
It also helps for introducing anyone who's already played D&D.
True.
And I feel it also helps if anyone moves from Cypher onto D&D afterwards, they're not as wigged out.
Yes.
Ba, 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 ba. All right. Am I too far for him? I mean, if I scream, can he? If he's not dead, can he hear me?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right. I want to use my skill that I haven't used much, my intimidation, and I
Sure.
want to try to tell him, "I'm the real Alan. Just stay down, you piece of shit. I'll rip you in fourth."
Give me a perception check. There's still twitches coming from the body, but they're sparse. And you notice down Fake Alan's tier on one of his down Fake Alan's face, there is sort of just tearing just at his eyes on one of his halves. Are you doing anything else with your turn?
Throw a rock at him.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. He's too far away from me to do anything.
You take a pebble from the side of the.
Can
the
I
river
can I
there.
throw a seashell at him?
You
Absolutely.
You skip
One of my powerful seashells.
You gonna shit in your hand and fling it?
No, I'm gonna throw him one of my
What am I, a
seashells.
chimpanzee?
I'm
Yeah,
not a
go for it.
chimpanzee. I'm a fish. We're rolling for that.
Speed.
Just okay.
So you fling the seashell and you manage to hit him. You you fling it and it goes in an arc as it lands on the severed body of Alan. It doesn't seem to have done much, at least not much more than what was already done.
Get fucked, asshole! Oh, you guys did all the damage.
Eric.
Alright, I'm going to get up. Do we have the D&D rule where it costs me half of my movement to get up?
Yes.
Okay. Fuck!
But is there a D&D rule like that he can dash?
No, I'm gonna shoot at him from where I am, aiming for the head.
Which one?
Yes.
Which half?
Both. Skewer him.
Yeah, I'm gonna fire a couple of rounds, see if I can like bullseye both halves.
Okay. Watch him roll another fucking 20.
11.
-1. Because you're trained.
And it's
Well,
a light
modifier.
Yeah, it's a light weapon also. So
Oh, that's why.
Does that mean it beats difficulty
Yep.
5?
Wait, give me a second, because that's train. Yeah, he beats it. So you managed to hit him, but you hit him in the side. The two, one of the two sides. There's another hole in the body. Ramona runs forward and says, I don't think he's. I think he's down. She approaches a little more. Manuelo.
And I want to get here to him. And I want to look, are the two halves like trying to get back together or something? Or
Nope, they're just kind of flopping, and there's this weird sort of sucking, gasping noise. And the eye on one peers at you, the other unable to. And it looks like it's trying to speak.
I get close to him, take the hand, and just pull away the body, one of the parts from the other part.
Okay, so you grab the hand. It's firm, it doesn't hurt you, not like the other reel. And you start to drag the body apart.
So yeah, I still have like 5 feet, so I'm moving away and pulling the other piece apart. And I'm looking at him like, what, you want to say something?
And there's a slight moment where it's moving its lips, and somehow there's still a little bit of sound, almost like there's a slight remnant, similar to when you speak with the lacerator, almost half psychic, at the same time half garbled whisper. We only wanted to live. Alan.
Motherfucker!
don't try to make us feel bad.
Yeah, no, it's not him. Try to impersonate me.
Don't forget I have one half with me.
Yeah.
You should have known better trying to impersonate me. This was never gonna end well for you, you piece of shit. And I'm gonna try to fucking rip what's left of one of the halves apart.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Oh, wait, I'm gonna put it effort.
Oh, no problem there. Did you put effort onto hit or damage?
Oh, onto hit, I think, right?
Yeah, it's looking like you put some onto hit.
Yeah, onto hit.
Cool. Yeah, you strike him just fine. And you tear into his face. And the wiggling stops.
On his side or my side?
Both.
Looking quickly, like obviously the body was cut in half. Like the inside, did they look like real, like blood and everything, or?
Yep. There's portions that look just off, It looks kind of like someone had redesigned the insides as best as they could using actual flesh. So there were portions like right behind the skull, like the brain doesn't quite match a brain. It's just a little too fleshy. But the skull is rather accurate. And everything towards the outside is accurate enough. It's more just the actual internals where, like, something that appears to be a stomach, just there's not so much a stomach as just like a tube going through. Kind of like a rough approximation of the actual internal workings of a human, or in this case, of Alan.
What about the black tendrils? Are they? I'm
That was
guessing
going to be my question.
they've reached their destination.
Yep, they've long since reached their destination.
Okay, is anything moving?
Give me a perception check.
Because just because the caster's gone doesn't mean the spell.
Spell could still be taking effect as we speak.
Yeah.
Alan, you don't quite notice anything.
Damn shades.
I'm going to pocket him quickly, like just to not to like look what items he's got, but like take out everything in his pocket just to make sure that he's got nothing on him.
Okay. Looking to find a knife in particular.
Okay. The knife I'm just gonna like put it on the ground for a moment. I'm
Okay.
gonna pull the two part of the bodies together, and I'm gonna ask Ramona if you use your thing to bring people back. You're the one controlling them. They can't attack you, right?
And she looks at you for a moment. She says, "Well, that honestly depends. I'd have to bind them for that to work.
Okay.
For Gom, I just bound him back to the body. I haven't really gone to the point of controlling yet.
Okay.
We should
But-
probably have her dispose of the body then.
I am kind of aware of how to do so.
Okay. Because if you would be able to bring him back and bind him, then we could ask him questions to know exactly what it is he wanted to do without him
Oh.
having to attack us.
Well, if you want to speak with him, I can probably do that.
Oh,
Boy, that's-
she's got speak with dad.
You get 5 questions.
Get 5 questions.
Should I? Is that what you want me to do?
Yes, please.
If
We
can just
simply
bring him
want
back,
to.
we should just ask him questions. Yes.
Okay, I'll get to work then. She starts to open her pack. You see her put away the hair doll, and she starts to bring out implements, and she starts to clear an area around the body. She pulls it to a better location, a little further away from the statue, where the surface is a lot more flat, and she starts to get to work.
Is the portal
Um,
still open near the statue, or did that close?
It closed.
The tool that he brought out, does he still have it?
It's currently on the ground where Shima placed it. It was a knife.
It was a knife. Can I pick it up?
At this point, each of you give me a perception check.
Because clearly he was doing something.
They're coming.
Oh my god, my
Oh,
rolls.
damn!
Make sure I have the.
Yeah, I gotta say it. I paid for the premium and roll 20. That's how they put me back.
Yeah, no kidding. Holy fuck.
Oh wow.
Wow. Wow, indeed. Alan, Eric, you guys are none the wiser, and neither is Ramona. Manuelo, you're just glancing around, and as you're doing so, You're seeing eyes peer at you from the darkness.
From where?
From here.
Ah, shit. I turn around, pull out my shotgun, my sawed-off, and I say, "Come out. I know you're watching us."
There's no response.
I start with my sawed-off pointed at it. I'm just gonna start getting closer.
Did you wait? What happened?
I
He's,
saw
he's,
eyes.
You saw
he
eyes.
walked towards the building, and
Are we
he
still
said,
in initiative,
"Come
or-
out."
No, I heard that, but I'm like playing
Yeah.
the role of somebody who didn't notice
Oh,
it.
okay.
I have my gun
So
ready.
stop there, Shima.
Hmm.
Right at that moment, Ramona perks up from her preparation, and this is something that you see, Alan. She just suddenly gets up, and she turns towards Shima, and she says, "No, get back." Shima, give me a speed.
Oh shit. Speed defense.
Yeah.
Theme.
As you do so, you manage to just barely dodge back. But not before you are beset by zombies. Ghouls, even.
That's fun.
Anybody got radiant damage?
Oh my god.
Gum.
Calm.
Walkers coming out, but at crazy speed. They're not quite like Gom, who would walk around. These ones are running.
Fucking War Z.
And they've just pulled out with swiping at you with claws and gnashing teeth. You managed just barely to dodge in time.
The black tendrils, did we see them going towards other buildings or just this one?
You saw them spread out towards all of the buildings.
Fuck. Alright.
Well, we're playing Zombie Defense, the tower game.
Indeed. And one of the three goes and lets out a shriek. And it's at that moment that you hear a lot of shrieks returning the call. We're going to head to Eric. Your turn. I'm going to continue the turn.
Okay, do the zombies get their own initiative?
Yep.
Okay. Well, gonna start pumping lead into them at this point. Don't have much of a choice.
Use your hollow points. If you have edge on it. If you don't do it.
I'll be using Piercer here.
Yeah, if you have an edge, it's basically free.
I have an edge. Alright, so aiming at the closest one.
Okay.
At least to me. Ooh.
Nope. You shoot and you miss.
Yeah.
The shot's going wide. Part of it being that you have a hard time aiming with how quickly they're moving and trying not to hit Shima at the same time.
And being a little startled with what the fuck is that?
Ramona in a moment says, fuck, shit, I think I have something for this. Hold on, I can do this. I swear. Yes, yeah, I have an idea. And she heads over there. And Alan, since you're still looking in the general direction, you're not distracted by the zombies or shooting at them. You see her pulling out different implements, and she goes and rushes to grab a couple, and she starts to prep a circle. Give me a moment.
Oh, okay. So the one you had initiative on was in the
Was in
GM
GM overlay.
GM layer.
All right. The unfortunate act of dealing with swarms.
It's okay. That's a plot twist I didn't expect, so let's go. Don't choke.
Yeah, please don't choke. So zombies are just swarming out of each of the ruins. Shima,
Yep.
give me a speed defense roll. As the three of them are besetting you with.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's not good. I
Oh,
think your subscription to Roll20 ran out.
your subscription definitely ran out. You're gonna take 6 to might and 3 to speed.
Oh my god, a good thing I
As-
fucking upgraded my might.
2 of them are going towards your torso, and 1 lunges at your feet.
And you said speed? How much speed?
3 to speed and 6 to might.
God
That's a
damn.
good amount of damage right there.
God damn.
Manolo, it's your turn.
Well, I've got my sawed off, so I'm gonna shoot this one.
Okay.
Oh my god. Yeah, it really ran off.
As you go and you bring your arm out and you try to pop it right in the face, it goes in it goes in and manages to dodge last moment as it tries to bite your arm. The shot goes wide. Him I can remove from. How do I remove one from?
If you mouse over one of them, there's like an X on the right side in the intern order area.
Yeah. I'm not seeing any X's,
Oh,
unfortunately.
really? That's they might have changed because it doesn't look like.
Oh,
DUI
I
I'm
just
used
double
to.
clicked him.
Okay. Yeah, DUI looks different from what I'm used to, so could have been a
Yeah,
change.
apparently double clicking him works.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Alan.
I'm gonna to the closest one. I'm gonna attack him.
Okay,
Try to shred at him.
go for it.
Oh, and I'm gonna put an effort to not miss. Damn.
Holy crap, we're not rolling good.
Nope. We're all
Indeed.
gonna die.
Damn. Your swipe goes wide. These things seem a lot more agile than you expected.
Anybody's got an area of effect thing that could be useful right now.
I wish I was looking for that. Laptop. Yeah, no, I don't have anything that's like obviously AoE. Shit. Okay. Gonna have to mow them down one by one. That's the sucky part. Closest one. If I could just be like at an angle. Actually, is there a way I can position myself so that like I can block the bridge so that multiple of them can't be? Yeah. Okay.
If you place yourself there, you're going to be blocking the bridge.
Yeah, that way, only one of them from the bridge will be able to like reach me.
Yeah.
Or reach us. Alright, and then shooting the one that's assaulting Manuelo. There we go.
Finally.
Oh,
And
good.
Piercer-
Yes, you
Piercer
managed
for
to.
an extra damage.
Yep, no problem there. You managed to pierce, and you do manage to shoot one down. Popped him right in the head.
All right.
It took a while. Some of the shots went and hit it in the body, and you noticed that it wasn't doing quite enough. But a shot to the head did the trick.
Shoot them in the head.
Ramona, seeing the encroaching zombies, calls out and says, "Keep them off of me as much as you can." She whips out the doll, and she ends up doing the quick incantation and killing one. She says, "Trust me, keep me safe." As two of the zombies.
Ah, shit. Ah,
Oh,
shit.
there's some from the north area. Fuck.
You guys didn't see them?
I know my
didn't
camera
zoom
was
out
up
enough.
down south.
Oh, right, this one encroaches. Manuela, before you start your turn, give me another speed defense.
Oh my god.
They knock you down. They have pounced around you at this point. You're going to take another 6 to might and another 3 to speed.
Alright, my pool of might is down to 0.
Oh no.
And you said 3 to speed?
Yeah.
Throw a healing
God
potion.
damn.
Shit.
Where's the healing potions?
Alan.
But is there? I forgot to ask. Is there attacks of opportunity?
There are not at the moment, or else you don't think. They're all the ones that are near Shima are very concentrated on Shima.
All right. Hearing what she said, I'm thinking she's safe. Maybe she has more power, so she can protect Shima. So I'm gonna protect Manuela. So I'm gonna attack this one.
Okay.
Same thing, unarmed attack, and I'm gonna put in a level of effort again to hit. Finally.
Oh, yep. You managed to swipe right at him, just fine, and you managed to take him down.
All right.
Okay, so they're difficult to hit, but they don't have a ton of HP.
Yeah.
Eric.
Well, this one here is the last one that's like near Ramona, right?
Correct.
Alright, well, taking pot shots. I'm gonna put some effort to hit also. Effort to roll 1. Don't even know if that helps.
Rolled 3, and then that's plus another 12. Yeah, you're good.
I'm good? Okay.
Just barely. You do manage to take it down. A quick couple pot shots. First couple going wide, and then you finally manage to take your stance proper. And right as you slam it right in the head with a bullet, it recoils and falls to the ground. No longer moving.
Thank God.
Ramona, having continues to prep. You notice the circle's already done, and she says, "Just a little bit longer." Eric, give me a speed defense.
Wow, they're all there?
Yep.
Oh,
The
Jesus.
bridge?
Yep. It goes and they've managed to surround you as much as possible. They're not able to get by you, but they are able to, the 3 of them, get to you.
So, speed defense. That's not good.
Ooh, that is indeed not good. You're going to take 6 to might, 3 to speed.
Where have I heard that before?
I don't know. It's almost as if when there's 3 of them hitting you like that, that's what happens.
Okay,
Manuelo, give me another speed defense as well, as they're on top of you, scrambling at you.
You gotta put in some effort.
ooh.
Unfortunately, you still manage to get hit by them. You're still going to take the 6 to might and 3 to speed, but you have to take the points from whatever pool.
Wait, so if might is already at 0, I need to take the
You're
6
going to need
from...
to start taking from speed now.
I can't choose from any other ones?
Sorry.
Or...
Yeah, it starts for speed, and then it'll be to intellect afterwards.
Okay, so it was 3 for speed?
Yeah, 3 was dedicated to speed, and then the 6 might, you'll take the rest from speed, and then going into intellect.
Oh god, okay. Whoa. Yeah.
You guys noticed that there was blood pooling around Manuelo as these things are tearing into him. I'm trying to remember what happens when you're at that state. I believe you're still able to act.
If 2 marsh pools are at 0, what happens, Kiki?
I don't remember by heart.
Debilitated.
Yeah, it's the second.
Can only move, no other actions. So impaired is all effort costs 1 more for each level applied. Minor and major effects are ignored, and anything higher only does 17 or higher only does 1 damage instead of the regular. At 2 pulls, you're debilitated, can only move, no other actions.
Ooh. This is where things start snowballing in the wrong direction.
Yep.
Indeed. So, Manuela, you can try to crawl away if you like.
Couldn't I have done that last time? Because
Yeah.
last time you just skipped my turn.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, well, you told me to roll my my speed defense, and then you told me.
So I
lost...
swear you tried to attack last time. I'm sorry if I skipped your turn. You can give another.
No,
thoughts.
it's fine. But if I try to move away, I'm gonna get attacked. No.
No.
There's no attack of opportunity.
Right. Okay.
Do keep in mind though, you are on the ground, so I will ask that it's halved, since you've been forced to the ground by these dudes.
Yeah, I'll go there.
There's gonna be circle soon. Now, how much blood is there? Because I am a trained swimmer.
Fucking hell. There's almost enough for you to swim.
Jesus Christ.
Alan.
I'm gonna try again. Oh wait, can I do something to help him? Is there an action that I can?
Like
No.
heal him?
Yeah, I can't.
Not
Yeah, no.
particularly.
I hope Wei makes a cleric or something.
That's if you can join us.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for this one again.
Okay, go for
Try
it.
Second time. Again, putting effort to roll. Because I don't want to miss. Let's go.
Ooh.
Nice.
Seeing your friend badly hurt, you fling into a rage, and you manage to absolutely split the zombie down the center with your claws. It eviscerates, falls to the ground. For the sake of the sheer ferocity, I'll give you an extra step forward and an attack if you wish.
Oh, hell yeah. So basically, I just kept moving forward and I tore through him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attack the other one here.
Tear it apart.
That's a good major effect.
A rule of cool.
Fuck yeah. Putting another effort. Because I can afford it.
Unlike some of us.
Yeah, well, I don't want to miss.
7,
afford
6.
The second one, not quite hitting. So you swipe at it and you continue. It saw you coming as you tore the other one around and it is bobbing and weaving. And the other one is just threatening just enough that you can't quite get at it.
Ah!
Eric.
Okay, so I see Alan's taking care of this. I'm starting to not look too good on my side. So I'm going to start popping shots here. So first one in front of me.
Yep.
I'm going to put an effort again. Seven plus.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay.
You manage to, as it's swiping at you, you manage to go and you plant the gun underneath its chin, blowing its brains out.
Christ. Ramona, we're being overwhelmed here.
Just as you mentioned that, Manuelo crawling towards Ramona, you just barely see her as she seems to be with her eyes closed, head down, almost in prayer, muttering, and she's saying this very clearly an incantation, and you see her open her eyes and cast out her hand in front, and sort of a similar black wisp of tendrils dropping down from her hand and going to each of the remaining zombies, and they fall lifelessly to the ground. And she lays there, exhausted, as she asks you guys, "Are you okay?" And she glances at Manuelo,
And I'm
seeing
coughing
the
blood.
sheer amount of blood, and she rushes down and immediately pulls out some bandages from the pack and starts getting to work.
Do we have a cleric?
Medic!
Medic!
I need healing.
What was it called? Aspect of Death cleric or something?
Domain of
Grave.
Death.
Great
Domain of
domain, yes.
Yeah.
Is that actually in BG3?
No.
Okay.
No, they don't have any necromancy equivalent for the cleric. They do have it for the wizard, though.
Oh, they have necromancer. Nice.
Yeah.
No, well, it's the wizard. Ah, fuck.
Sorry, what?
he sat on his dildo.
Oh, I came. Oh, God. One sec.
Exactly.
No, I hit my like one of my toes on the. J'ai comme un pouf en dessous du bureau, genre. Puis j'ai juste allongé ma jambe, puis j'ai juste comme pensé qu'il était pas là, mais en tout cas, il était là, puis je me suis cogné l'orteil, ça aurait été fucking mal.
Oh, that sucks.
She, Ramona's tending to your wounds. And she looks at you, Manuel. She says, "Wow, you're nearly there, aren't you? You would
Yeah.
have needed my help after that."
Yeah. Oh. But we're getting the pizza. And
Oh,
I
yeah,
just
I
lay
think we
down.
need that.
I'm just like ripping into like those bodies, ripping them apart, and then I hear the pizza, and I stand up with the
Ears pricked up.
coagulated blood all over me, and I'm like, anchovies!
Oh, you definitely need to go clean yourself in the river first.
Oh, hell yeah! I play
He's gonna be
water.
like a fish in water.
Yo, fuck yeah, man.
Ramona looks up at you, Eric, and she says, "Would you mind just making sure that they're all finished off?
Oh,
That they
no problem.
I've severed the connection for briefly, but it's not going to last forever."
I think I took care of those 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Take my handgun and
Double
just
tap.
make sure. Yeah, exactly. Straight to the temple.
Double tap trigger.
I'm there and I'm telling Ramona, it's fine. You just need to go to sleep. I'll be brand new tomorrow.
You
He
need
looks at
more
you,
than
just
sleep.
like sleeping is probably not what you should be doing right now. If you fall asleep, you can't stay awake. You've lost a lot of blood.
You need an ambulance, friend.
And,
Oh,
and
forgot
when
to
she
use
says
your recovery rolls.
when she says I lost a lot of blood, I'm looking at it to see what color it is.
As you peer down, you notice it is red, but there's definitely the sheen of purple to it. And there is just the slightest bit of sparkle. The same that you've noticed from the wounds.
Okay, it's still there.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we have that.
Yikes. Can you imagine having a GM intrusion on your recovery roll?
I would hate it.
Your wounds get infected.
No.
You die.
There's a leech on my sock.
Booyah.
Bruh.
Hell yeah.
Fuck off. That's, my man's been rolling. By the way, you are allowed to split them however you
Yeah,
like, which means
that's what I did. I put back the might and speed.
so you are back to being hale. You can move around, you can do actions just fine. You're very clearly very weak though.
Can we also rest for 10 minutes just to say?
I would rest for 10 minutes after double tapping all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm perfectly
I'm
fine.
gonna
with that.
rest my back in the river, just floating.
Cool. So that's another
He's
recovery
living the
roll.
great
Yep.
life.
Go ahead and do another recovering roll.
Let's go.
3.
Oh, for a
5.
second, I thought the second 7. I thought that was Manuela's. I was gonna be like, damn, this dude cannot be taken down.
Oh, I'm fully healed. Let's go.
Oh,
Lucky you, I still have a lot of missing hit points.
yeah, same here.
My pools they're getting there.
So as you guys rest and you tend to your wounds, Alan very clearly doing a fantastic job.
This water's rejuvenating.
Like for a second, like when I'm getting up and I'm seeing this island, I'm like, wait, our island's dead. Oh no, right?
Okay. Gonna be right back. Very quick break.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Whew. That was stressful. Gonna go get water myself.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I can't believe I rolled a 6.
Oh, by the way, Kiki,
Yeah, what's up?
is there like a day on the weekend we can see Trish, you can give me a graphics card?
Oh, yeah. Stupid that I
All right.
Oh, no,
forgot to
I
bring
keep
it
forgetting
to,
to, so don't put all the blame on you.
yeah, but still.
I mean, now that I know that you're just a couple of metro stations from me, it shouldn't be that hard.
Oh, what now?
Yeah, I'm free most days.
Okay, I'll message
At
you
any
at some
time.
point.
I mean, if you're coming to me, that's fantastic. You can come anytime you want. Or we can just meet at a metro station.
I mean, I could also visit your place. I've never seen it, just for the heck of it.
Oh god, it's nothing to see. Trust me. It's a fucking mess.
Well, reason for you to clean up. Pressure, right?
In that state,
But,
I wouldn't let.
are you
a lot of
working
people-
tomorrow, Alex?
Yeah, I work tomorrow.
Okay.
Why?
Because I still have my father-in-law's car, so I could have drove in Kiki to your place, but
Well, no, him and I are pretty close.
Yeah, I'm
Need
close
to
to
do
Laval.
Yeah.
yeah, I know.
He's close to me, not just Laval. Well, regardless, that was just for, like, the graphics card thing more than anything.
Yeah.
Right.
So, everyone's here.
hmm
I'm here as well.
Yes. Welcome back, oh benevolent GM.
Oh, benevolent. Jesus, I nearly party-wide wipe.
Murdered all of us, I know.
That would have been fun, though.
That would have been very fun. We would have hated you, but it would have been very fun.
We all come back as zombies.
That's a new campaign. We are now aspect of debt, and we're trying to get away from it.
So, Ramona finishing up the bandages on Manuelo. As well. Thanks for keeping me safe. All three of you.
You tried our best.
Talk about
They-
meat shields.
They didn't get you, right?
Nope, not a scratch.
Okay, that's reassuring.
One nearly got close, though.
That got very uncomfortable. I kind of shudder to think what would have happened if we didn't manage to quickly eliminate the fake Alan.
Yeah, Manuel, you got closer. You feeling better?
Yeah, I'm better now.
I was worried for a second.
You weren't the only one. That's gonna leave a mark.
It's gonna leave some scars. Okay, so back to what I was doing before we got rudely interrupted. His knife.
Okay, you want to find it?
Yes.
You find it. It is on the ground.
Okay. If I glimpse of true sight, do I sense anything or see anything?
Yes.
Yes.
You sense the usual that you do whenever you glance at the reel. The sort of dot of pain, the bright sort of halo around a completely empty darkness. But not like a usual darkness, the one that kind of thing that you try to look at,
There's like an
you can't see it.
absence.
It's like trying to look behind your head.
That's just messed up.
It's like it's got a perception filter on it.
A what?
A perception filter?
Kind of. Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, though, when you glance at it regularly, it looks like a blade made entirely of silver.
Ooh. Can I add that to my inventory?
Sure.
I'm gonna ask Ramona. Are you still able to make him talk, or
Yeah,
Do
of
you
course.
need more time?
Drags one of the bodies away. She takes a deep breath, and she preps the ritual once again. Now that I won't have any more interruptions.
I'm calling out to Alan like, Alan boy, get out of the water.
I'm not a dog, bitch.
No, you're a fish.
Yes.
You've never called out to your fish like that?
No. And I flap around in the water as close to the edge as possible. Like I'm peering, but I'm still like swimming. Just close enough. I'm guessing. Can I still hear most of what's happening here?
Yeah.
Here? Okay.
Don't pee in the water.
Oh, it's real light.
As just gentle aside, I swam in a lake a while back, and I really needed to pee, right?
Uh-huh.
So
Where is this
I
going?
went to pee in the lake, but like when you're swimming,
Uh-huh.
it's not easy to pee in the lake.
I've never
What do you mean?
tried. For
There
real.
is like a biological block or something for me.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta get
well,
that.
yeah.
It's normal.
Like you're moving all the muscles. It's not easy. Like your body's like, this is unnatural. It's like trying to pee while you're running.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's because
Like-
there's pressure.
Yeah. So like that's it. Like you try, but then you have to keep your legs still. But then when you do so, like you just start to sink, and so you panic, and then it's not easy to pee in a lake.
He starts to panic.
Anyway, now this is forever branded on the internet. Fantastic.
I mean, you guys choose what you want to say on my recordings, so
No, I don't give a fuck. I
Okay.
have no shame.
I have very limited
But I get it.
shame.
I also need to be still to do that in the water.
Mm.
I've never tried like while swimming. That
Yeah,
must
no,
be
I've
hard.
never tried that. I don't know if I would even try.
It's not easy.
I float very easily, so I wouldn't have much problem standing still.
All right. So, you guys watch as she goes. She preps, and she's doing something similar to the corpses that are all around. She's prepping it by putting symbols in certain areas, in the arms, along the neck, and in some areas like around the hips and legs. She stands back and she says, "Well, just about ready."
Okay, do we know how long can we talk to him?
5 questions. For the duration, you'll be able to ask him basically as many questions as you like. So as long as I manage to concentrate on it.
Okay.
All right. I'll say, why did you choose to take the form of Alan?
She looks at you, she's like, "Not yet, dummy."
Oh.
And you see her close her eyes and concentrate, and she holds out both of her hands as if almost like pretending to have like a puppet. And she arches her fingers and starts to mutter a couple of words. And the two halves, they're not stuck together, but they both rise up just barely not synchronized. Sitting up. Not completely straight, just off to the side, almost as if there's a invisible force pulling the body up. And you see her concentrating and sort of flexing, like in just her eyes shut, closed, really sort of kind of forcing for a moment. And she's, "All right, go for it."
I look at Manuelo, and I nod at
Mhm.
him.
So, why did you choose to take the form of Alan?
The head turns towards you. And in the eyes, you notice this slight sort of blazing glow behind them. Alan was the one that I looked upon.
What does looked upon mean?
To look upon is to take the shape, to observe, to see from the outside.
Was there any reason you selected Alan?
No.
I want to know what you did to all those places that we went. You followed after us. What did you do there?
Work.
What?
More specifically, did you create other creatures like you?
Learned. Experimented. Summoned.
Summon more of the.
What were you learning?
How to be real.
Is this the goal of all the other real creatures?
Yes.
Where are you coming from?
Outside.
Outside of what?
Everything.
And why are you trying to come inside?
Sorry.
It pauses for a moment. Existence.
What's your
Meaning.
biggest weakness?
It cocks its head towards you. No weakness.
Insight. Is he lying?
For real, can it
My
lie?
man's-
Yeah, can
my
it lie?
man, at the moment, you're not sure.
I want insight.
Go for it.
I guess just intellect. I don't have anything.
As far as you can tell, it doesn't look like it's lying, but it's quite possible it just doesn't understand the question.
Let me rephrase. If you want to defeat creatures like you, what's the best thing to use?
Weapons.
What
Magic.
kind of weapons?
Bullets. Knives. Swords. Maces.
Oh, so
Axes.
fucking anything. I thought these guys were strong.
The summoning rituals that you perform for practice, are they of different aspects or are they of the real like you?
Both.
That's not great.
So what's the question you asked?
He said he used for his practice becoming real. He practiced many things, including summoning. Ask him if the summons he practiced are of the aspects of the real or if they're other different aspects, and he said both.
Both.
So he could have summoned a will-o-wisp from the light in the dark, as well as more stuff from the real.
Are you the one who killed our friend? What was it? His name again? Visual? The one.
Vital.
Vital.
Yes.
Why?
Opportunity.
What did you gain from the opportunity?
Knowledge.
Good thing
Lots
we
of
don't have
knowledge.
25
Where are
questions.
the books that you took from Vital?
Hidden.
Hidden where?
Where?
In here.
In here. Is it pointing at something or looking
No,
at
it's
something?
not pointing anywhere. It seems almost like it's glancing in the distance, but not in any particular direction.
Can you say where is where?
Where is here?
Yeah, where is here?
My lair.
Where is your lair?
Elsewhere.
Jesus Christ.
How can we find
Did
you
you-
there?
I created something. I made something new. It's beautiful.
What did you make?
Space.
Talking to the other ones, like what he created, like a pocket dimension or something.
Sure hope
That's
not.
what it sounds like. How do we access your base?
What's a base?
He just said
Your
base.
lair.
How do we
Yes,
access your lair?
Yeah.
Have to travel.
We need to use your knife.
Possible. Other methods work.
What is the goal of the reel?
To exist.
Why do they want to exist?
Learning.
My question is, what's keeping you from existing?
Being outside. Looking in. Locked out.
And who's
Not
looking?
there.
Who's looking you out?
Reality.
Aren't you reality?
No. We are outside.
When you say we, or how many are you?
Colony.
What?
Said colony.
Colony?
Group. One whole. Collective.
It's one of those.
This is what I was afraid of. It's a fragment of something bigger.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
How precisely and exactly do we access your lair?
Dream.
Oh. Okay, that's good.
That's a start.
Yeah.
And what were you planning right now to do here?
Learn.
What did you want to learn?
Death.
Did you find the artifact you were looking for here?
Was not looking for an artifact.
Oh.
You said you learned about death. What did you learn?
Mortals die.
No
I should
shit.
have told you that. Really starting from the bottom knowledge-wise.
I don't
True.
know what else to ask it at this point.
Have you been through the door of the deep?
Yes.
What did you do there?
Plant seeds.
Seeds of what?
Seeds of the collective.
So more like you.
Yes. No.
Yes, no?
I have a question. Is Diaz one of you?
Diaz. Diaz. Diaz? Who?
Diaz Nueves.
Diaz Anacardo.
Don't know.
And the knife, is there more like it?
Probably.
And how did you came onto our base? Were you summoned or did you breach when we were there?
Holes. Convenient openings. Symbols around. The veil weakened. It pauses for a moment, for a long moment, and then it adds. Magic leaking. Trail. Scent.
Trail scent?
Trail and then scent.
Trail scent, okay.
Interesting.
So they get the scent of magic from their outside of dimensions. And then they saw the portal and they're like, oh, let's just jump in.
Were you sent here, or did you decide on your own to jump to here?
Came. Own volition.
How do we stop the real from spreading?
Why stop it?
That's not how that works. You're supposed to answer my question.
Why stop it?
What
Because
would
it's
happen?
dangerous to the rest of the.
What would
the
happen if the
aspects.
real would completely come here?
Don't know.
That's the problem.
Let's learn.
I have no further questioning, unless you guys uncover something else that I
I
want.
mean, I have one more question, but he already did not answer it. So
You can ask it again if you like.
how do we stop the real?
No stopping.
Yeah, that's what he believes.
All right.
A gun fucking stopped you today, bitch.
If the real wants to exist, and you were able, as you say, to create a lair, it seems to be a pocket dimension. Why don't you go live there and not invade the other dimensions?
Space. Limited. Knowledge. Lair. Empty.
Well, fill it.
Yes. Tried.
Ride.
Was doing.
I heard pride.
No, tried,
Pride. Okay.
I tried.
attempted.
Yes.
Do you want assistance with it?
It glances at you. The two halves just kind of floating from itself, like just barely away. The eyes glowing bright. Yes. Fill the world.
You know, there might be a better way than just invading other worlds and killing and taking things for your own without communicating or asking.
It glances at you as if with this look of incomprehension. Animals feed. Animals kill. Humans kill. Why upset?
Example, you killed our friend. This what made us want to kill you. Otherwise, we simply wanted to stop you and make you stop to impersonate our friend here. If you would have your own face, your own personality, good. But you were taking somebody else's face to gain stuff.
Observation. Yes. Learning. Adapting. And you see it look at Alan. No longer the same.
Yeah, no. You're in half. I'm in the hole. No longer the same.
At least I saw our friends.
Fuck you, they're not your friends.
Your
They're
friends.
fake. They're not real.
It doesn't say anything.
I'm asking Ramona, like
Like, fuck this corpse, man.
the
I'm a rip it.
the entity that is here. Did you have to go next to the door to get it, or it wasn't there?
It was close to the door. I coaxed it out the same way I coax most of them. They all come from the other realm. Once they pass the door, it's very difficult to get anything from there. Only the really experienced can lure something from beyond.
Right. I'm gonna tell him, if you want to keep on learning, and we can always exchange knowledge, don't cross the white door, and we'll see each other up from time to time.
Are you serious? You want to risk that?
The light winks out from the corpse, and the two halves go lifeless and drop down. Ramona notices this and says, It left. Sorry, that's about all I can do.
What do you mean?
No,
Left? Like it went through the door?
No, it left.
No, it left the body.
Oh.
Seems like tonight I'm gonna go dream. Or I can wait till the next day. I need to heal.
Yes,
That's a
I
good
was thinking
idea.
about that. We should probably we don't have an easy way to contact Diaz to bring us back early.
Unfortunately, no.
Nope.
Well, I was not expecting to find him ahead of time.
Same.
Yeah, me either.
Let's just say that the team threw a loop at us. Or threw us for a loop is a different way of saying that.
See, the funny thing is, I know exactly what was planned for Maine, so I didn't change anything.
We just like.
It's just funny though because you guys are like, "Oh yeah, let's set a whole thing." And I'm looking at my page with like all the description of everything, and I'm like, "Heh."
And I'm the one who said a week, and the other one's like, yeah, let's put it 10 days. No, 12 days. Let's go.
Dude's
Yeah, I'm kind of
already
like, all right, here.
Now we can always pick a flight, right? And I'm looking at Eric.
Money, 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 money.
Did you bring your passports?
Oh.
Ramona glances and says, "Nope. Change of clothes."
Even if you did, what are you gonna do when your passport says that you haven't left Canada yet, and you're trying to go back in Canada?
Okay. So at this point, I'm just gonna like move over here, and I'm gonna start doing the rite of the open palm.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and open a portal back to our base.
Okay. Are you potentially forgetting something?
Forgetting what? Ingredients, ambience, artifact.
Nope. Not with the right of the portal. Right of the open palm. The original reason why you guys came here.
Oh shit! Right.
Yeah, I was gonna say
The
like,
artifact.
Just to
We're so
save you
favorite,
guys
yeah.
from coming back.
Okay. Yeah. I'm blah 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 blah. Ugh. As I'm doing this, I'm gonna ask Alan. Like, did you find any like crystal ball with the bodies or?
Did I?
Not with the bodies, no.
I am gonna examine the statue, see if it's anything special.
The
So doesn't-
statue does look a little suspicious.
Statue looks a bit suspicious.
It's when Shima mentions the whole crystal ball, you notice that the lady's been holding a globe this entire time.
Oh. This is gonna be a short search. I think it's right here. Like, pretty obviously in plain sight.
Look at it. The globe. It's bronze, I guess, or stone, or whatever.
It looks kind of like stone, but as you get closer to it, when you touch it, you realize that there's just a huge, heavy layer of rusted dirt all over it. And the
Oh.
underneath is sort of an emerald glass.
Ooh.
Puta madre, ahí estaba.
Yeah, sure, what you said.
I take it out from the statue's hand.
It takes a while, but you do eventually manage to pull it out. It was quite stuck in. No damage done to the globe.
Thank God.
I'll take it to the.
As
the
you do
series.
so,
Okay.
the hand of which you remove the globe from, a black mist jets out and goes towards each of the bodies. But nothing happens.
Go.
You had me worried there.
Oh wait. Is that what the other Alan did?
He reached into the actual statue and he pulled out essence from it.
He didn't realize, like, how to.
He probably
activate
didn't know
statue,
how
I
it
guess.
works. He just
Yeah.
did, and as he's saying, he's learning.
Well, if it wasn't for that fake Alan, it would have been simple. Ish.
Yuma, you notice that in looking at the statue, it perfectly resembles the description of what you had read about a certain clairvoyant of the village.
Mm-hmm.
And you realize that when looking back at the book, you very quickly flit through the pages. it never mentioned that the clairvoyant was alive. And that the idea of the clairvoyant being a statue the entire time perfectly makes sense.
Oh, okay.
So you're sure that this is indeed the globe.
I'll take the globe to the le ruisseau pour le nettoyer, genre.
Okay.
Take off all the dirt on it and everything.
You give it a good old scrub, and it reveals more and more of this jade glass. You notice that the inside is very intricate. It's a beautiful thing. It's about the size of a grapefruit. It's decently heavy.
I take it up to the light and I'm trying to like look into it.
As you peer into it, it seems to be mostly just a globe. It doesn't seem to be doing anything.
I use my true sight.
You true sight it, and you notice the globe appears. It definitely is giving off the aspect of the wounds. As you true sight it, there's just this slight kind of ethereal blood dripping from it.
Hmm.
Definitely an artifact of the wounds.
Interesting that it's wounds, but everything here seems to indicate that. Am I the only one that finds that interesting?
Yeah,
Not
you're
really.
fucked up, man. You're weird. I'm kidding.
I've been told.
No, you're right. Well, it seems more like death was protecting it.
You mentioned that, and Ramona pipes up and says, it's not all that uncommon for certain groups to have multiple. I mean, at least your group has multiple. He very clearly worships the wounds. And then she points to Alan. And well, let's not talk about the elephant in the room.
I barely touched the wound. What do you mean?
She looks at you and she points straight at your arm. Don't lie.
Don't lie. We all know.
I don't know what you mean. I am but a regular man, dressed as a hobo.
All right, let's go home.
Okay.
Again,
Oh.
how?
So you're going to prep the right of the open palm?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to burn the body of fake Alan just to make sure there's nothing left.
As you start to prep, Ramona looks to you and she says, do you want me to take care of that?
Oh, I mean, if you can, sure.
You
I
see
just want
her.
to make sure there's nothing left for him to come back into.
Oh yeah, no, I can take care of that pretty easily actually. She pulls out a slight pouch. You see her reach for a bit of like a sort of a salt, just kind of drabs it on him. She holds her hand over and she calls an incantation, and the body bursts up into a white flame. And before you know it, it's gone.
Yo,
Hardly a trace.
Well, thank you very much.
Had some left over.
Okay, I know this is like me playing too much Baldur's Gate, but I want to loot everything before we leave.
Sure.
I want to check
Not
if
a
there's
lot of
anything
stuff to loot
useful
here.
in any of the.
As you go through the different stuff, you're not finding anything all that useful. Like, not on the bodies either. The bodies just seem to be just the actual walkers, or in this case, runners. Am I right? You find just a bunch of broken stuff, but nothing all that useful.
And I want to try to get into the windmill because it's locked and it's ringing my. There might be something in their alarm.
Okay.
What does the door look like? Is this like wooden door locked and that's it? Or...
There is definitely, yeah, it's a wooden door. It appears to be barred.
Does it open
looks like
inside or
something-
outside?
It seems to be barred from the inside.
Oh, barred from the inside. Okay.
Yeah.
And again, you told me there's like no windows or anything.
Give me a perception check.
A 10.
Oh,
Yeah.
the 10?
Yeah.
You find a little kind of crack in like the windmill. It's not much, but you could try peering into it.
Yeah. I'd like to peer in.
Okay, give me another perception check.
I have my purple big lighter. Can I?
Yeah,
can
sure.
I-
You can try to use that, although
Yeah,
it's going to be
try that.
difficult for you to get any sort of light while being right next to the one crack.
Oh yeah, it's a very small crack. I guess it doesn't make a big difference.
You're going to have the light like right next to your eye. It'll
Yeah.
practically burn your face before it gets any sort of
Man,
use.
what's with all these tens?
There's definitely darkness in there, but you could swear you saw something move.
Ooh. What if it's another zombie? I'm just releasing it.
I mean, if it's only one, it's not that bad.
Any visible hinges?
From the outside?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to take out the try to take out the hinges.
Where have I seen that before?
Okay, so you start working
In-
on the hinges.
Yeah.
As you're doing so, give me a perception check.
Another 10. No. Oh, better than 10.
There's definitely something inside. In fact, there's more than one thing. You hear the shuffle of feet as
It
you're
doesn't-
getting,
Uh-huh.
as you're starting to do. You're hearing shuffling from the inside, and it's multiple feet.
Ooh, too many feet. Does
And
it
then-
sound any reminiscent of like the zombies? Do I have any idea? Or...
You don't quite have any sort of idea. It could be. It definitely sounds like it would be something about the size of a human. Although it could be an animal.
Is there
Like a big
anyone
one.
in there?
There's no
Hello?
response.
Do you guys have a flashlight?
No.
There's something in this windmill.
Are you sure you want to disturb that?
I don't know. There could be loot in there.
I think you've been playing too many video games.
What's a video game?
The guy knows mafia references in movies, but not video games. Wow.
Hold on, putting a light. All right. After if I manage to remove like one of the hinges, I want to try to pull the door just a little bit, not so that it opens, but just so like I can let enough light in to see what's happening inside.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
I just want to see if it's the zombies. If it's the zombies, I'll leave it there, but otherwise, I'll try to open it.
Okay.
Do I roll perception again, or?
Yep.
Oh.
You see nothing but darkness.
Can I glimpse a true sight of darkness?
Yes.
I would like to glimpse a true sight of darkness.
Are you okay?
Yeah, my allergies are really strong.
Oh, okay.
Ugh.
Are you trained in Ghost True Sight now, just like Shima?
She was trained in true sight, not glimpse.
Are you glimpsing, Kiki?
Yeah, I'm glimpsing.
Oh, you're just glimpsing. Okay.
Yeah.
In doing so, the glimpse, there's definitely a aspect of death.
Alright. I'm gonna keep it closed. I'm gonna go back to the group and say, well, there's a bunch more zombies in the windmill. I guess we'll just leave them there.
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, no reason to disturb them.
Oh, okay.
Unless you want to go
Cool.
fight more zombies.
Well, I was just thinking maybe there's something in there, but if it's just more
Zombies, as you've
zombies,
discovered yourself.
yeah, never mind then. Let's go home.
So, can you replicate this, Manuelo?
Replicate what?
Didn't you want to try something to go home?
Yes. One sec. So I'm taking out a dose of void blood.
Okay.
One second here. Antiviral 3. I'm bandaging my gift of the flesh. I'm
Okay.
using the artifact. So I'm stabbing myself again to make the ambience.
The ambience. Yep.
And then I'm gonna cut my hand and do the ritual, thinking of a portal to go back home.
As you do so, like Ramona in the distance just kind of like moves forward for a split second and says, "What the fuck? I literally just bandaged that."
Not that. That was already pre-made. It doesn't bleed that much, but it's fine. It's fine.
She sees you stab your arm and pull out. She's like, "Ah, all right." And so you go and you complete the ritual. And as you're doing so, and you're focusing on home, focusing on the idea of creating a way home, similar as to each of the times that you've done the ritual, the blood pooling in the center. Except this time, it seems to glob up into a sort of sphere, float into the center, and then it morphs. And as it does so, the glob of purplish, starry sort of night sky that you see reflected in it starts to fade,
Sorry.
and you start to see home.
Does that
Through this
happen?
thin door of blood.
I'm like, all right, guys, go through.
Okay. I'm going through.
Talks a bit. What? All right, let's go.
Everyone quickly gets in.
Okay, thank God. I was afraid you would send us back to Manuela's like,
Bolivia.
country of yeah, exactly.
No. Give
Well, it's technically home.
me a second. I'll be right back 2 seconds.
Yes.
Uno, dos.
Un, dos, tres.
All right, I'm back.
Wow, that's fast.
Yep, just need to double check something. So, as you guys peer through and go through, Diaz is there and he's startled. Jumps up and he's brandishing his knife. And then he realizes it's you guys. The lacerator just sort of glancing up and seeing you pull through and just not even reacting, knowing that it was going to be you the entire time. Manuelo, give me a perception check. There's been a lot of these this game. Actually, you know what? Yeah, each of you give me a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
9.
Oh Jesus!
Nice.
These shades are amazing, but only when I'm in the base.
Hey, 15 on
Okay,
that. And minus
excellent.
difficulty.
Yep. So, Shima, where was your globe?
Well, I have it in my pocket. I have it.
In your pocket?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't notice anything, but both Alan and Eric notice a green glow from the globe as you guys walk past.
Oh.
As we're going through the portal?
As the portal was there and
Mhm.
going through it, there was a green glow with the globe.
Is that normal? I just point out to Manuela's pocket.
Yeah, that thing's glowing.
I don't. I take it out.
You take it out and you see that within the globe there is a bright dot of green just off the center. It's just emanating this glow.
I think you have a message.
And behind you, you have the door, the portal.
Mm-hmm.
The spell fading, the portal follows, and the globe goes dark.
Oh,
Is it
It-
a
the-
detector?
yeah. I think it detects the wounds. I'm gonna go walk towards the lacerator and bring the globe next to him.
The lacerator looks upon the globe, looks upon you,
Do you know what this is? What it does?
glances around at it. Haven't the slightest.
It
Awesome.
glue.
Hasn't
It-
the foggiest.
it glue green when we went through the portal. I think it might be it detects portals. Probably.
Hmm. Perhaps. That could be the case.
Mm.
Sorry, I'm not able to help.
It's fine. It's useful, even the less.
I just hope it wasn't, tethered to that slide somehow.
I don't think so.
I highly doubt that.
I think it detects portals. It glows when a portal's nearby or something.
Each of you give me another perception check.
Wow, okay.
What the fuck? Two
You
in a
each-
row.
20.
Each of
Two
you are
20s in a
all
row.
concentrated on the globe. And you notice that there's a faint blue glow. Again, off center, but almost in the opposite direction. And it's just a flash, not very long.
Flush. Ah.
And then it's gone.
There was blur this time. What does that mean?
I think it
Didn't this
detects
thing-
more than just the wound or a portal. It might be able to detect a few things.
Man, these things would be more useful with like a instruction booklet.
That would be easy. Also,
Which you guys got there?
Diaz.
As Grash comes along.
As he says that, like, can you believe what you're seeing?
I mean,
I get
It
a
looks
big
like
smile
a
on my
ball.
face. Exactly. Wait, how do you know?
well, it's giving off the aspect of the wounds. I can see things that are giving off aspects. Did you forget that?
No, I knew that, but I thought it was only like showing wounds or something when you glue. Sorry, it's fine.
No, I just woke up. Yeah. I noticed you guys. I didn't expect you guys to be here.
Yes.
Yeah.
We completed every task significantly more quickly than we expected.
I rolled 6 on the thing. Right, which I should take out from my inventory.
That would be a very wise thing to do.
So I've got another opening for another cipher.
So, Grash looks to you guys and says, "That's a curious, Bob. I also didn't expect you guys to get back so soon. But since you're here, I've been strolling around. The other fun little area. The dream,
Los Sueños, the dream.
Los Sueños, yes. And anyway, I think there's something you should see. Remind me the next time you guys sleep.
Will do.
And he heads off. He sits down. And a moment later, the blue glow happens again. Just for a brief moment.
What the hell?
Oh, the blue glow might happen when someone comes in and out of the dream. Crash might have come out when we got in. That's why we got the blue glow. Then he got in and we got a blue glow again.
So green is for portals, blue is for dreams.
It's a little too early to like really be sure about all of that, but I think it lines up.
Again, a booklet would be super helpful. Like, what's the use
Green
of a
might
mood
be-
ring if you don't know which color does what?
Green might be moving to or from the I'm gonna call it the material plane, even though it's not correct.
That's perfectly fine.
Like if we were to bring it with us to the feast, as we would cross the feast, it might like shine red.
Well, maybe.
That's my guess right now. I obviously
But
can't.
even if that's the case, what's the point of it?
I don't know. I'm just speculating. I could be wrong also.
Well, I think it's more like something that helps you identify probably something without having to true sight it.
Your size is easy.
Yes. if
Yeah,
you
after
remember.
after a lot of training like we've been having.
If
Guess
you
we'll have
remember
to do
to
some
do
more
it, which,
testing.
I don't.
Yeah.
Are you guys still watching the globe?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right
Dude,
along one of the edges,
Uh-huh.
a blue glow happens.
Which edge?
This time in an entirely different direction. And
Which edge?
very much on the edge of the globe.
But which edge? Pointing where?
Yeah, like seeing the glow now, I'm gonna try and like see if I'm moving. Is the glow moving around in the thing?
Where however you hold it, the blue flash was somewhat in the direction of Grash. If Grash was if the globe was its center and Grash was a certain distance away. And so it would have been in his direction. And the other blue glow along the edge would have been far in this direction.
Oh, in which direction?
So it
up
can
over
serve as a
here.
bit of a proximity sensor.
Alan,
Yeah.
I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna point you like go here and do something with your artifact. I don't know. Just like activate it, try to make it talk to you, whatever.
I went to get it from there. I'm gonna put some water inside the vase. I'm gonna say Raza.
Invoke my name.
Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I thought I'd tease you today. What's up? Hey, do you see anything?
There's
Yeah,
nothing
look.
that shows up.
Nothing
What?
that shows up.
I have a question.
Yes.
You told me not to even think about getting rid of you, right? Your artifact. If I get rid of your artifact for something, does it kill you? Does it release you? Why do you not want me to do this? Just curious.
Boredom.
Boredom.
If you get rid of the artifacts and insult me in such a way, and I string your entrails from one end of the room to the other, who will I play with? invoke my name.
Ah, shit. You know, I don't remember. I have bad memory. Was it George? I don't remember. I'll get back to you, and I empty the vase.
Yeah,
Might
I
have
didn't do
fizzed it
anything.
off.
Well, I used it. I chatted a bit, and I guess that's not what activates the globe. You put it back in the room.
Might be only specific things. Only.
I mean, if it's wound related, it's probably related to like piercing the veil.
Uh-huh.
Right, when we're dreaming, we're going somewhere else.
When we go somewhere else or arrive somewhere else.
Mhm. I say we sleep on it.
Yes, because it's getting late.
Yeah,
Yep, it is
I'd rather
indeed
go
getting
sleep.
late.
I'm sleepy, and my allergies are making my eyes water. Also, so I'm like twice as sleepy.
Oh, Cleta. We'll leave
Also,
the session at that.
I just want to say I'm sorry. It made me laugh so much that it's 3 times this session somebody said glue. It's glowed. It's not glue. Chris said it once. Jason said it twice, and every time it made me chuckle. The globe is glue.
Glue.